Hey, welcome back, guys. Okay, so what we're left with now is to create a thank you page that will tell the customer that everything went well, their order has been submitted, and then also the most important thing is to make sure that we flush the data from our session so that the user can begin again to add more items to the cart if that is required. So from the cart here, I will click next to go to the next place here. Okay, so from here, let me go to my my checkout controller here. So let's go to controllers and let's go to the checkout.php. So also I want to go to models and order class. Okay, so here on the error checking here, it only checks to see if the country is valid, and it doesn't check for the others to make sure that they are not empty. So for example, address 1 is required, zip code is required, and mobile phone. And it seems here I have an error, which is saying warning, undefined variable message. Okay, so let's come back here and see what's going on. So the reason I am seeing that, let me just type something here to avoid closing this. The reason that is showing is because in the views, let's go, not the views, actually the checkout class. Where are we? Okay, so maybe it's actually the view after all. So let's go down here to the views and let's look at the checkout.php. Okay, so it's right here. I omitted to supply message. So message, yes. Just one M there, of course. So refresh. Okay, so there we go. So now the thing is we have to check for address, zip code, and mobile phone. So let's see where we are with that. So let's go to the order class and the validate section here, and there's this for each loop where we check for several things. So I will duplicate this 3 times, and then here if key is equal to address 1, that one is important, and then if it's equal to postal code, and then the last one, if it's equal to, what's the last one? Home phone, is it? Mobile phone. Okay, so address 1, if it's empty, so here it's empty. Now, since this is a typed section, actually, let's use empty here. So I'm going to say if empty, because that encompasses whether it's empty using spaces or not. So the variable is value. So if the value is empty, that should be it, like so. So please enter a valid address 1. Okay, and then the second one, please enter a valid postal. Oops, what am I doing? And then finally, please enter a valid mobile phone, mobile number, something like this. And then I'm simply going to copy this if empty here, and that's the if statement. I'm going to add on all of these, and then here as well. Okay, great. So now we are evaluating for everything, and that is awesome. Okay, good. Now let's come back here and finish up here. I'm just going to add some information. Okay, so I have plot. Let's actually write something here. New road. You can type in whatever you want. And then country, let's select a country here. Let's look at a state. Home phone, I just want to omit these other ones that are not critical. So mobile phone, something like that, right? And then let me try to click continue. Okay, so that worked very well. And then so now this is my data here, and everything seems fine. So what I want now from this point onward is to be taken to a thank you page. So I'm going to hold on to this section right here for now, and then just open another instance of this so I can keep testing. So let's go back here. Now what I want is for the checkout.php class here. Oh, that's the checkout view. I want to go to the checkout class. Okay, so where are we here? After the summary here, right there, right there. So now I want a header location right there. Okay, so header location takes us to the page named thank you. So we have to create that page. But before we go to that page, I want to actually relieve ourselves of the post data here. So I'm going to unset this right there. So I'm going to say unset. However, it's usually a good idea to check if something is set before you can unset it. But we did check if it is set right here at the top. So I think we can be confident at this point that it's actually set. So we're just going to say unset. That's how you unset an item from an array. So we unset that one, and then what else are we going to unset? Rows right there. No, we don't need to unset rows because rows is not part of the session, so that will remain as it is. But we still do have a let me come back up here for a second. We still have this session card right there. That's where we read all these rows from. So let's unset that one as well. So let me come down here for a second. Where are we? Unset. And let's unset this one as well. Okay, so this means everything from the cart has been unset and then will be redirected to a very specific page, which is called thank you. So let's design that thank you page before we can go there. So how do we do that? Now I would want to create a new controller, but no, let's use the same controller that exists. There's function summary because thank you is a subsection of the checkout part, so we can easily just create another function here. So just do that, and this function is going to be thank you, like so. Now instead of just going to a page named thank you, what we will do is go to a page named checkout, but then /thank you, because we want the thank you to be the function name here. So checkout thank you. Okay, so we are good here. Yes. Right. So all we need here is a few things, because there's only just a message that we need to send there. So I'll copy data here, and the name of the page is going to be checkout.thankyou, the view, that is. Okay, that's the view we will create. And what else? Page title, obviously that is important, so let me copy that and let me paste it here. Okay. Let me change that to thank you, just like that, as the page title. Yeah, so from this page now we can send a message. So let's go to our where is this, our views eShop, and right here I want to copy checkout.summary. So right here, just a few things I need to copy: the header and the footer. Actually, that's all, pretty much. So I'm going to copy this, and then I'll right click here on eShop and create a new file, paste and paste, and then just write footer here. Then let's save this file. So instead of checkout.summary, we're going to say checkout.thankyou. Thank_you. Yeah, that does it. Let's save. Okay, so I'm right here. I don't want to lose this data here, this information in here. So what I will do is I will right click, get a new page here, and let me just type in there. I'm just going to say summary. No, actually checkout/thankyou. Thank_you. Enter. Okay, so everything looks good. We have our header, we have our footer, so that is good. But we need a message in here. So let's create that message. So first of all, I will write, I think this deserves an H1, so we'll say, thank you for shopping with us. Ding, with an exclamation point. And then let's tie something else, H3 or maybe H4. Your order was successful. Something like so. Okay, so let's see what we've done so far. Refresh. Okay, thank you for shopping with us. Your order was successful. So I want to put these inside a div that will inherit text align to the center, because I want, so let me move this down a bit. Then add a style here of text align center, because that is going to be inherited, so that will be good. Thank you for shopping with us. Your order was successful. Now let's give the user some options. Yeah, what would you like to do next? So let's do a what can we do here? Just a div, I guess. What would you like to do next? Let's go down here. So here I want to put a few buttons, so I'm just going to say I don't know, here maybe we can use the input type button like that, and then let's add a value here, and that value is what am I saying here? the value is, what options do we have? Continue shopping, maybe something like that. Continue shopping. And what's the other one? The other one would be go to profile, because, or view your orders. That would take them to the profile page. I think that's about it. Continue shopping, view your orders, etc, etc. Okay, so that's okay, I think. Let me put a break tag over here. Or maybe before I do that, let me check what's going on for now. Refresh. Okay, so these are the buttons here. So let's add a few break tags to give these guys some space to breathe. Let me copy that break tag to there, and a few over there. Let's move lower and paste one there again. So now these buttons, I want to add a class to them. So class button and button, I don't know, warning maybe. Let's see what we get with that. Let me copy this and paste it there. Alrighty then, so let's see what we have. All right, that looks much better. Thank you for shopping with us. Your order was successful. What would you like to do next? Well, let's link these buttons to the right places, shall we? So we're going to link these guys with simple A tags. So A, boom, href. So what do we want in here? Of course, we want to add root. And then from root, where do we go? I think we go home. Is that home or index? I'm not really sure. Maybe root, just like that, is enough. So let me put the closing A tag where it belongs. Put that inside. Let me copy this. Paste it there. Copy that, paste here, indent. Now we send this somewhere else, obviously. So this one goes to the profile. So the profile of the current user. All right, so I think we are up to something here. So let me go back to the thank you page. After the design, view your orders. And there we go. The orders are there. Let's go back. Continue shopping, and there we are. We go to the shop, but I think the best place to go is shop. Actually, yeah, not homepage, but shop, like so. All right, so eventually we're going to fix all this. We're going to fix this as well, the links over here and the categories, and we're going to add a search bar. Yes. Very, very nice. So let me go back here for a second. Okay, thank you. Your order was successful. All right, so here, let me try this now. So here I want to, let me see how many orders I have so far so that we can keep up with what's going on. So I have 1, 2, 3 orders. So now I have my summary here, which I had entered earlier. And I want to see what happens when I complete the order. So let me click pay, click, and then it takes me to thank you for shopping with us. Your order was successful. What would you like to do next? Well, I want to see my orders. Click, and who knows, we have a new order there. And if I click, yes, exactly my order. And if we go to our table and refresh, we will have 4 orders. Very, very nice. Okay, so things are working as planned. Yeah? All right, so let's continue in the next video.